If you're dating someone, try and find out how that person was raised. A lot of people weren't raised in love. They were raised on survival. That's why you see so many men and women not being able to love properly, hurting people. You'll find a lot of good-looking people damaged inside because of their past, and you won't realize how damaged they are until you try to love them. If you think a person's past doesn't affect how they see life, then you are sadly mistaken. So how do y'all feel about that?
I agree.
It's true.
Yes.
It's very true.
How important is it that we understand that?
You gonna take on that whole ancestry, like pressure.
Generational.
What? Yeah, generation stuff.
Generational.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it passed down. Like, you know, most of the abuse and all that other stuff, like, it get passed down. So, like, if the mama is getting beat on by dudes and she act a certain way, and the female is watching that and thinking, oh, this is how female is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So now she's looking for a dude that's gonna basically do that to her, to the point to where, like, if a man is not into that abusive stuff, she'll try to, like, you know, egg you on. We had talked about it a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Like, she will push it just for you to beat her up. I think some females feel like if you don't touch me, you don't love me. Like, if you don't knock me out,
That's true.
you don't love
Some
me.
people-
That's
There
true.
are people who
Some
think
people are
that,
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
and that's psychotic if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I feel like they got that from they people, and you don't like the struggle. Like, you can't be a Prince Charming all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
'Cause
if you
might
are,
get dirty
if
too.
you are, that's not. You shouldn't go that route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think therapy is something that's taboo as well. A lot of, like, I would say, like, black people don't want to go to therapy. They think like, oh, I don't want to talk to a stranger about my problems. Oh, they can't do nothing for me and stuff. But, like, a lot of people, they go to therapy for one thing, and they discover that they discover more things that they didn't even know was going on within themselves through therapy. So I think everybody should be going to therapy at least once. Try it out. You never know how, like, where it's gonna lead you.
My only
that's what I
problem,
wanna say.
my only problem with that,
That's fact.
I think for the most part, I think Nisha's correct. But my only problem with that is, like, I don't know if you can or cannot, like, select what kind of therapist you want, because let's be realistic here, bro. Like, just in real life, if somebody can't find a common ground to relate where you're coming from, how the hell they going? How you gonna, like, relate with me and understand?
I think you can, Neff.
Huh?
I think there's
think
a lot of
you
therapists.
You can you choose? Can you choose?
Like race?
Yes.
Because therapy is something that you choose.
You
So you can
choose
look up their
it.
race, their.
I got
their
you, but I'm just
beliefs.
saying, though, can you choose? Like, is it like a list of people you can choose who be your
Yeah.
therapist?
Yeah, just
All
like
right.
you choose your primary doctor, you can
Got you.
choose
Because the
your
reason
therapist.
why I think a lot of people, black people, I would say the reason why I think a lot of them don't want to go to therapy is because, you know,
Their parents didn't do it.
yeah, their parents ain't do it, and plus, bro, most of the time when I think of therapy, I think of a white person talking to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
At the
but
end of the day,
I'm sorry to say that.
It's a lot different now.
It's
man.
truly,
Yeah,
it's truly
I'm
about
just saying, though, like, what
it's really
you
about
supposed to go tell me?
upbringing. Like, I think that's what Cam was stating earlier. It's really about upbringing. Some people are raised to, you know, go and speak their problems to other people outside of the family. Some people are raised to not complain about anything. Be quiet, boy. Like, be
Facts.
quiet, girl.
Hold it all in.
And some people are raised to just break stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you are who you
student.
are based on where you grow. Like, your environment has a lot to do in it.
And I think, like, being in a relationship, it's gonna expose your traumas.
Oh yes,
Much more.
yes.
So it's not like going into a relationship is all gonna be happiness, rainbows, and stuff. Like, it's gonna expose more of who you are.
Specifically, if you're going into it with the mindset that this person is going to change me, or this person, if I get into this relationship, I'm going to be better now. Like, if you're going into,
Facts.
I'm with you. Like, if you're going into the relationship going to depend on this person as your source of peace, you're gonna be, you know.
Wow. No,
that'll really hurt you.
That's real talk. You
That'll
know,
really
you
hurt
just
you.
shattered what a lot of music, R&B songs be like. Oh my God, you're my this, you're my that.
You complete me.
Like, you feel me? Like,
Uh-oh.
Keisha Cole made a song like that. I ain't like the song go hard.
It's still fire.
It goes hard, but it's BS. Like you ain't supposed to complete somebody, you're supposed to compliment somebody.
Yes.
That's real.
Because whether if I'm
She
with you or
couldn't
not,
rhyme. She couldn't rhyme with the compliment.
you gotta compliment me. Yeah, that doesn't make yeah.
It's too much.
It's
Yeah.
too much syllables.
Music artist.
Too many syllables.
Bro, like,
The struggle.
But it's a dope song though. You feel me?
For
But
sure.
but the thing is annoying. That's the problem though, fam. See, this is
Yeah.
the reason why things like late light nub ties. You feel me? Is necessary
Yes,
because
sir.
we want to inform the world, especially the young people, that bruh, if you're finding your peace in people, good luck. Because it's not
Put
where
your
it's at.
trust in man.
Yep.
Put your trust in God alone.
Like exactly, bro. Even like to all the married people, bro. Your peace is not in your wife, nor your husband, dog. As a matter of fact, bro, sometimes your husband may bring wrath. You know what I'm saying to the marriage. You feel me? But the bottom line is that that's not your peace. Because with or without them, your peace will only be the Lord. You feel what I'm saying?
Amen.
And I feel like a lot of times, man, when we're so lonely or we feel like we need somebody around us all the time, like we make that person an idol without even knowing it, fam. And
Amen,
when you
brother.
do that, you know what happens, bro? You go crazy.
Not for sure, for sure. And